Hello everyone. So let's discuss today's POTD, that is 3318. Find x sum of all k long subarrays. This is a part 1. It is marked as medium. You are given an array nums of n integers and two integers k and x. The x sum of an array is calculated by the following procedure. Count the occurrences of all elements in the array. Keep only the occurrences of top x most frequent elements. If two elements have the same number of occurrences, the element with the bigger value is considered more frequent. Calculate the sum of resulting array. Note that if an array has less than x distinct elements, its x sum is the sum of the array. Return an integer array answer of length n minus k plus 1, where answer I is the x sum of subarray from nums of I to I plus k minus 1. So you have to return the x sum of each subarray of length k. And what is x sum? So it is defined as you have to count all the subarrays, all the elements in a k length subarray, and you have to take the top x most frequent elements, and you have to calculate the sum of these elements. So it will be our x sum, and we have to find this for all k length subarray. Let's understand it with example. So the example test cases are given here. The nums is given and the k and x is given. So we have to find the 6 length subarray, and we have to find the x sum of each 6 length subarray. So the 6 length subarray from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So this is the first subarray, and we have to take the top two frequent elements. So the frequency of 1 is 2, the 2 is 2, 3 is 1 and 4 is 1. So we have to only take the top two frequent elements. So we will take the 1 and 2 because the frequency of 1 and 2 is 2. So the sum of these four elements will be 6, and we have 6 in our output. Similarly, when we take this 6 length subarray, the top two frequent elements are 2 and we have a frequency of 3, 1, 4, 1 and 1, 1. So we will take the maximum element. So we will take the 4 because it is given in the question that if the frequency is same, then we have to consider the bigger value. So we will take 4, and since the frequency of 2 is 3, so the first the first element will be 2, and the next element will be 4. So the sum of 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 will be 10, which is in our answer. So we have to calculate like this, and constraints are less for this, so the brute force solution can work on this. So let's see. By reading the question, we can understand that first we have to generate the subarrays. For generating the subarrays, what we can do is we can take, and we have to generate a fixed length subarray. So we can take a window of k size to calculate to find the subarrays, and then we have to find the x sum, which means we have to for finding x sum we need this frequency of each element. So for frequency we can take map, so that we can find the frequency of each element in O of one time. So for the frequency we will use map, and then we have to calculate the x sum of top of x frequent elements, top x most frequent elements. So for this we can directly what we can do is we can take the elements from the map in a vector, and we can sort it. So we will take the frequency and the element, and we will sort it in reverse in decreasing order. So it will give us the top x, it will give us the elements which has the maximum frequency, and if the frequency is same, then it will give us the maximum value. So that's why we are taking this elements from the map in our vector so that we can sort that. So let's move to the coding part. So I've defined the n, which is the num size, and I'm using the sliding window here, and this unordered map is for the frequency, storing the frequency of each element, and this is our answer vector. So I'm iterating till my j becomes the length of the array, and I'm putting all elements in my map, putting the each element which I'm encountering in my map. So if my length is equal to the k, that means I got that subarray of k length, and now I'm creating a vector so that I can take out the elements from the map and store it in a vector. So I'm storing the elements, the frequency and the element in the vector. Then I'm sorting it in decreasing order so that I can get the most frequent element, and if the frequency is same, then I can get the maximum value. Then I have defined the sum, and I'm iterating till this in the v vector, that is my decreasing that is sorted in decreasing order. So I'm iterating in that vector to calculate the sum. So I'm taking the frequency and I'm multiplying it with the value so that I can get the total elements count, sum of total elements. Like here are 3 2's, so I will get the from vit dot second, I will get this frequency, that is 3, and if I will multiply it with the element, I will get the sum of these 3, 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 6. So now and then I am pushing that sum in my answer vector, and since I have to move forward, I have to move this window to the forward, so I am decreasing or I am removing the nums I from my map, and if my map becomes 0, then I am removing that entry and increasing the I so that I can move the window further, and I'm increasing j to move to keep the size of window k, and at last I am returning the answer. So the time complexity for this approach will be O of n we are taking here, and O of n log n we are taking to sort this vector. So the overall time complexity will be O of n into n log n. This will be basically k log n because the vector will be of k size. So the time complexity will be O of n into k log k, and we are using this another map. So here we are taking O of n, and for this we are taking O of k. So the space complexity will be O of n plus k. Yeah, this is the solution for this problem. Thank you.